I just want to see how long you can keep doing this. That's really all I'm doing right now.
All right, you guys in capes and you rogues who are sneaky.
You people with dice and comics and cards, oh my.
Thank you for tuning in to Entertain the Geeky.
I from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, because we really love you all. You know, something we haven't talked about in a very long time. We haven't really struck our own cocks for a minute. We are 4 states away from having downloads in every state in this country.
Yeah.
This great country of ours.
And all over the planet.
Oh my God, France, or Paris.
Paris. They love us over there.
In Australia, it's like we're on one coast and the other coast, but like in the middle, nothing.
The desert.
Yeah, like Crocodile Dundee is not listening to us.
In the bush.
But out in Melbourne, they love us apparently.
Yeah, we've got our Sydney love and all that stuff.
You know, Tokyo.
Yeah, Tokyo's giving us
Tokyo, Ireland, Scotland, the United Kingdoms. We're just all over the place there. Look at that.
Cody Tubbs got new vape, bro.
Cody Tubbs got new vape, bro. Yeah. Let me see this. What do we got here? So
very yum donuts.
So for what you guys don't know is Cody Tubbs and I. Well, I've quit smoking recently, so I'm back. I'm on the vape juice here, and as it's called vape juice, I actually call it pussy vape or pussy smoke, because like you smoke it and you're like, I'm a man, I'm still smoking cigarettes, but you're not. You put this little robot shaped dick in your mouth, little spurts out, and you get to go.
Wow.
Yeah, and the sad part is a lot of nerds are doing this now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is a big nerd thing, vaping.
Remember Friday Night Magic when, like, half the players would sit there and vape?
And, like, the store would just be covered in this fog.
There was a haze that hung just under the ceiling.
It was... yeah.
Like, you could probably go up there and taste whatever flavor everybody was vaping on.
And everyone did different flavors, so it just smelled like... It was the weirdest smell. It was nerd funk and fruit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's very accurate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some nerds less funky than others.
Oh, yeah. What? No, what?
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, because Zach Dean was always a vapor.
Yes.
And
sorry. Hey, Zach Dean, happy birthday, buddy.
That's where I was going with that.
I cut you off.
Bastard.
Cut you off.
Happy birthday, Zach.
Zach Dean. Oh. Did I ever tell you? Okay, I posted on Facebook, but I ever tell you the story about Zach Dean and how awesome this kid was?
How he pretended to be your lawyer?
Yeah, get fucked. Don't take my story away from me, bro.
Oh, kind of like don't take my happy birthday away from me.
Quit mowing my grass.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn.
Peter Chew.
I miss Peter Chew.
Yeah, we need some Peter Chew soon.
I'm going to San Antonio to play Magic, right? And it interferes with our podcast, sort of. So do you think we should just, like as I'm driving back from San Antonio, have level 1 sitting in the car and like I just call up and we podcast like that?
I mean, I'll have to download something so that the call goes through okay, but yeah, we can make it happen.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. I don't know why I felt like bringing that up on the
Car Ride Podcast.
Car Ride Podcast.
That's pretty funny.
So, yeah. I'm excited to play Magic for the first time in over a year at this point. Like, I did pre-release, but that doesn't count for anything.
Pre-release is pre-release.
Which one, guys?
Cody got a bunch of donut flavors.
You gotta go with this glazed donut,
that
bro.
That one tastes like Krispy Kreme donuts. It's phenomenal.
He's like, donut flavor, or do I want donut flavor?
Dude, where'd you get these at?
He got them online.
E-Juice Mafia.
Where's that at?
I got this one they were like $20 a piece.
Where? What? Guys, this is like 120 mil. I got this for $20 today.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Where'd you online?
Yeah, E-Juice Mafia.
All right, I'm gonna check that out. Sorry.
There's your free advertising.
Whatever.
They make s'mores too.
I don't care about s'mores. So, my buddy. All right, my buddy. He started watching Game of Thrones, so this is gonna lead to a whole topic here.
Yep.
We were at the bar last night, and he's on episode 2, and he comes up to me, he's like, Khal Drogo's just the man. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, he just walks in, dick hanging out, and rolls her over and goes to town. And she's okay with this. And I was like, well...
Not really.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of raped her there.
He didn't... There was no kinda.
I mean...
He's like, we're married now.
We're married now.
You accept my sex.
Do it. Accept my seed. But
she ends up liking him.
oh yeah, and ends up liking the
Getting pounded by
getting pounded by Khal Drogo.
by
It's just-
Aquaman.
I just, from a character standpoint, like, just how terrifying was that? Like, for both Khal Drogo and her.
He didn't give a shit.
Well, no, because I think he truly loved her.
Well, I mean, he liked her, yeah, but she was also borderline property to him.
I don't think it's borderline. I think she pretty much was.
Yeah, so, like, the whole relationship was royally fucked up.
But they loved each other in the end, which is
in
weird.
the end, that's really nice.
I don't.
I love my lawnmower. Like, that's
I mean,
keeps the grass short. That's how Khal Drogo saw it. It was so fucked up, man. Or he didn't have a lawnmower, but he's like, I really love this horse.
But no, like, here's the thing though. Even before they boned or he raped her or whatever, Khal Drogo showed that he cared for Daenerys. Like, deeply cared. He killed her brother because her brother was mocking her.
Again, you don't mock the king's wife. It makes the king look bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. It's kind of like when you take out a royal family, or like if you kill a king, you actually have to kill his whole family, so
Well,
none
yeah.
of them can assume the throne.
Right.
He was, in essence, mocking the king. So King Khal Drogo's like, all right, buddy, check this out. You want some gold, bitch?
Do you even watch Game of Thrones?
I watched up to season 4.
Oh, okay. So even if I was like, hey, let's talk about what your theories are for what's going to happen in season 7, you'd be like this. Some people are going to die. Some people are going to fight.
Jon Snow's really good.
Jon Snow came back from the dead.
Jon Snow and Miss Targaryen are going to get married.
Are they? Is that your thought?
I think Jon Snow's for sure going to be a dragon rider.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, it's going down.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And
Was the Mad King a dragon rider?
I don't know. Now, there's also a theory floating around that Jon Snow's a Targaryen.
No. Last season, we know who Jon Snow's
Parents
are. Yeah, it's Ned Stark's sister and...
I knew it was his sister and the Mad King.
And the Mad King, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's confirmed now.
So...
And interesting, timeout.
Yeah,
Sorry.
shoot.
Do you know how, like, that's how the show got made? Like, people have been trying to get George R.R. Martin to sign off on movies and show rights for years of Song of Fire and Ice. He sat down with the producers, and they were like, he was like, why should I give you the show? And they're like, we're actual fans. He was like, okay, who's your theory on who Jon Snow's parents are and why? They told him the theory. He went, okay, you can make this show.
Huh.
Which now that they're so far past the books, it gives me more credence to this show. Because if they're truly fans and they got the ability to make the show based on their fandom of the original books, they're treating this with respect. They're just not going all off in left field. They're going off what they think is truly going to happen.
Yeah.
And I have way respect for that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, continue. I'm going to look genuinely into your
We might
eyes.
see some incest. We might see a giant... Oh, we're definitely recording.
What's happening to your computer?
It was behind where we were.
Huh.
See, there was your huh, and there
Huh.
was my words.
Okay. Man, this episode's really fucked.
Yeah, it got weird.
It got
really fast.
real fast. All right, so snap. Wow, wow, wow. All right, I just watched. I know you don't watch Supernatural, but I'm gonna hit you with some stuff here.
Okay, go ahead.
I just I just watched the last episode of season 5 before I came over here.
Yeah.
And I think the show could have ended and been fine with it. And it leads back to this whole thing of sometimes stories need to end. But this show just got renewed for 2 more seasons.
So it's safe to say it's not over.
It's not over. It's on for... God, this show's going to be on for like 15 years before it's said and done now at this point. That's insane. A story that was supposed to be wrapped up in 5 seasons has tripled its lifespan and is still telling good stories. So sometimes, every once in a while, the story doesn't have to end.
With something like that, where you've got a couple of guys that go and fight supernatural things all the time, that I feel like that's something that could be an ongoing series. It's like watching a couple of cops go take out bad guys.
Except, this show started before the iPhone came out.
Okay.
So the show came out when Bush was still in office.
The iPhone came out in 2007.
Yeah.
Bush was still in office.
No, Obama was in office when the iPhone came
No,
out.
he was not.
Yes, he was.
You were absolutely wrong.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking it up.
First generation iPhone came out in 2007. Yep. Hate to break it to you.
Hold on.
The 3G was actually out at the time of Obama's election. Maybe even the 3GS.
I'm looking at the wiki
Go on.
iPhone.
Go on. 2007.
Hold on. Where the hell's the wiki? How come there's a wiki on
Holy
there? It is.
shit,
There it
dude.
is. I found it. Shut your face.
Yeah, it was 2007. You're welcome.
You're right.
I know.
You were so right.
Yeah, well, you just kind of challenged me on my
I
forte
did.
there. That was
I
stupid.
I did. You were right.
And then you proceeded to argue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm fucking done. Whatever. The show's been on forever.
It's been on for a good while.
And it's still a kick-ass show.
You know what was funny? Okay, so you brought up the iPhone.
Right.
And that started a lot of, where our phones are at now. What's funny is you go and you watch movies. Okay?
Yeah.
There is even a few years after the iPhone came out, there were a lot of movies that still weren't using iPhones or Android phones that were,
They
the
weren't
big
using
things.
smartphones.
Yeah,
Right.
they were still, and that was so weird, and it's surreal now because we live in our smartphones.
Right.
And now every movie's like, oh yeah.
Oh, but every movie still has the iPhone no signal, smartphone no signal trap.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It is weird to think about how much that little thing has changed our lives. It truly has.
Well, yeah. I mean, how many times we use it to look up show notes?
No, this is how we settle our arguments.
But we also
Yeah,
show points. We don't really get on the computer to do that.
Yeah,
we also communicate with
let me explain
all the
why.
EG Games people.
Here's why, guys. That'd be really annoying for as much as we look up on the show.
Yeah, it's like a Google war here. It's like,
It
hey,
is.
hey, you're stupid. Fuck
No,
you,
no,
Google.
you're stupid. Google says you're stupid.
Watch me Google this.
I'm gonna Google all the comic information.
I'm gonna Google that.
Oh, man. So we got our first look at... Well, we didn't. But someone got the first look at episode 8 footage.
Yeah.
And there's text floating around the internet what it looks like. And, yeah. It looks good.
Okay.
It looks like Empire Strikes Back. Remember? That's what it's going to be. Mark my words.
The ripple effect.
The ripple effect. Okay. Furthermore, hold on.
Palpatine is Anakin's dad.
No, I'm responding to you, Ronnie Cobb. All you other listeners tune out for like 2 or 3 minutes.
Respond to him. It doesn't make it not true. That's how it was written.
No, I don't.
By the great one.
Who's the great one?
The guy that made it up.
Who then sold his rights and is like, JJ, go screw this up some more. Yeah.
You're like, JJ, I know you fucked up one franchise.
Let's go fuck up 2.
But that was Disney's fault.
Was it?
Yeah, they were like, JJ Abrams.
We like his name. Oh my god. I hate you, JJ Abrams. Star Trek got his captain.
Who'd that be?
Crap, I lost his name. He's from Harry Potter. You'll know when you see him. Hold on, I'm looking
What character was he in Harry Potter?
I know.
Neville Longbottom.
Do you know how many Harry Potter movies I've seen?
Probably all of them.
I've seen 2.
What?
I'm not a Harry Potter fan.
We need to do a Potter off.
A Potter off?
Potathon.
A Potathon?
Potterthon.
My wife actually owns all the movies.
I know. I assumed as much.
But I have not watched them all because I don't really care for Harry Potter.
Huh.
It's not my thing.
That's fine.
It's just not my thing. I'm looking for this. Talk about something else. I can't find it now.
Okay.
I can't find it now. I don't know what to tell you.
All right. Well, that's not happening, folks.
Jason Isaacs.
Okay. What's he look like?
I'm sure. It's not. Instantaneous.
It should be on this mobile device of yours.
There's
all the information in the world is at your fingertips all the time.
Is it? There's a picture of him. We turn it sideways here so it's big.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just show me the
there
picture.
There you go. That guy.
Who the hell was he in Harry Potter?
I don't know. I don't watch... Like I said, I didn't watch Harry Potter. Let me look him up. I'll tell you.
He wasn't actually in
He
Harry
was in
Potter.
Harry Potter. It says cast Harry Potter actor Jason Isaacs.
He could have been a fucking extra in it, and they're like, he's a Harry Potter actor. I was an extra in Harry Potter, motherfucker.
Were you?
No.
You could have lied and said it.
I know. I could have been like, I was one of the kids at the banquet table, and they'd have been like, oh, cool.
Jason Isaacs, Harry Potter. He played...
Is it Harry Potter's dad?
Playing Lucius Malfoy.
Oh, so he was the
Yeah,
douche.
there.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I know who he is now. I couldn't tell who he was in that other picture.
Yeah, that's him. He played Lucius Malfoy.
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
It's Draco Malfoy's dad.
Who's Draco Malfoy?
This blonde, basically asshole. You're made to hate him for a while. And then they're like, oh, he's not so bad. He can be redeemed.
That's
yep,
him?
That's the one.
That's him? He kind of looks like a dick.
He plays a total dick.
Total dick.
Yeah.
Dick. So, yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to be the new Star Trek captain in Discovery. Which, like, everyone's on board saying it's awesome, but apparently this Star Trek show is not going to focus on the captain as much as previous Star Trek shows.
Okay.
It's going to be like a lower deck type thing.
Okay.
Where really the first officer is the main character. I'm
Huh.
really excited for this.
Every so often they see the captain. He's like, hey,
do your captain stuff.
I need to go up here and get lunch.
Yeah. So, guys, here's the deal. A couple of weeks ago, we said we were going to do a whole D&D thing, and we are. Much like Kevin Smith and Dogma, we announced it at the end of our Magnus Opus, and
We did it prematurely.
yeah, I came a little too soon. There's a lot of shit on D&D. Like, who would have thought a game around for 40 years would have so much shit behind it? And it's us actually right now trying to figure out exactly what do we want to talk about.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about the editions? Do we want to talk about how the editions were made? Do we want to talk about TSR and what actually happened with TSR? Do we want to talk about the 80s bad backlash of D&D with Bothered About D&D? Like, there's so much stuff to talk about. Yeah.
Stranger Things.
There's so much stuff to talk about with this rich world of D&D. So we're actually putting it together now. We will be talking about it next week. We will do 4 episodes strictly on D&D. In fact, I'm trying to get the Nerd News episode to be all D&D news. So it's coming. It's coming.
Hopefully something new will happen with D&D that week.
Oh, it'll happen. I'll make it happen. I'm on the phone with Wizards right now.
Guys, I need you to do something big, okay?
Yeah, like launch something really huge for us. Hey, you got anything you want to say?
Guys, go to entertainthegeeky.com and click on those social media things. Give us a like, give us a follow.
You don't have to, but we really appreciate it.
You do kind of have to. So we've been getting a lot more traffic on Facebook, but people are kind of wussing out and not clicking that like button.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. I'm okay with them not clicking the like button. I mean, you should like it. You should get all your updates.
I want to interact with you on a regular basis.
Like we want to talk. Like if you notice, if you go on our Facebook page, there are comments, and then we respond.
Every time.
Then we talk.
Every time.
Like Chris and I responded to the same post.
Often.
No. Like when Ronnie Cobb was like, "Here's how come Darth whatever is Anakin's dad," and you were like, "See, Roger Wayne," and I went, "Don't buy it. Don't buy it."
Yeah, too bad.
I don't buy it.
Too bad.
I don't buy it.
You don't have to buy
this table. I'm out.
Flip it. Flip it.
I can't. Cody will kill me. His computer's on it.
All right, guys. Go to beastescaperoom.com.
Enter that promo code. I think it's Geeky.
It's definitely Geeky.
Is it Geeky?
You get 20% off.
Do you know how much that is?
You're only paying 80% that way.
You can get so many Jack in the Box tacos.
Like, probably a couple.
Like more than a couple. You get at least 4. I will say at least 4 Jack in the Box tacos.
That's 2. Count them, $2. No.
No, it's $2 off every $10 you spend.
That's right. So,
and go say hi to the mega nerd Ronnie Cobb out there.
Yeah, and tell him how you feel about Palpatine being Anakin's daddy.
Palpatine.
And on that note, guys, who's your daddy?
Go roll some dice.
Stay geeky.